Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 28 of our Season 2 for Medieval Dynasty. Today we're going to start off by renaming our second horse, Whinny the Glue, which is based on another user-submitted name. Then we are going to work on trying to get some tech points for production and for building, to see if we can't get down to those buildings that we need. We'll also see if we can't do some side questing for those. Also, we've been more or less ignoring the needs of our villagers while we ran around questing. So since most of the all of the story quests are now complete, we are going to reevaluate our villagers' needs and see if we can't get them into a bit better shape. But if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But without further ado, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we are. So let's start by trying to see what we need to fix as far as our people are concerned. Let's see here. Well, actually, let's start by renaming that horse before I forget. So Steve 2 is now going to be Whinny the Glue. There we go. So now we have Stevie Navon and Whinny the Glue. So that's fun. Alright, so let's see what our people are lacking in as far as tools go. Tools is probably going to be faster to actually check this way. So let's see, we want bronze hammers. We got 1. We have 3 hoes, we're good there. 4 pickaxes, we're good there. 4 scythes, we're good there. Definitely good there, we need to sell some of these. Let's see, what are we missing? Axes. We are mixing... Oh, nope, bronze axes up there. Okay. Well, it looks like they're actually in pretty good shape. Looks like that's not too terrible. Housing, how are we doing? We could build another house. We've got plenty of those to sell, plenty of those to sell. Our rye grain's good until we get the wheat. Yeah, we're actually in much better shape than I anticipated. So let's go ahead and see how are we doing on businesses. Let's see, extraction. Everything's full up. Hunting needs 1, I believe. Nope, they don't need any right now. Farming is good. Animal husbandry is good. Production... We could use some production people for the workshop. Services is solid. How many people are out with pregnancy at the moment? It actually looks like we don't have... Oh, mothers. We need to find mothers. Oh, there's a lot of moms out. Okay, are any of you production? We do have 2 mothers in production, so maybe we'll just wait them out. They're not pregnant anymore, so maybe we'll just leave the workshop sit for now and wait out the moms. We'll see how that goes. So let's see what we've got for vials. So I want to make sure that we have at least 2,000. And we do not. So we're going to go ahead and snag some planks if we can. Oh, yeah. Alright. Come here, Stevie. Now we are going to have to build some businesses to allow... When our mothers come back, we need a place for them to work. That's going to be one of the big issues here. As far as that, I'm not entirely sure where we want to go with it. We can put at least 2 in the workshop, but we're also going to need some for the tavern. And eventually I want to get the windmill set up, because the windmill is going to give us, instead of... I think it's... Whoop, oh, nope. It's going to double our production. Instead of giving us 5 flour, it's going to give us 10. So that's going to make our rye... It's going to double, basically, the efficiency of our rye as far as selling flatbread goes. Which might actually be a problem. Even with 2 food places, I don't know if that's going to be enough to sell that much flatbread. Because that is going to be a lot. But we should be okay. I think we're struggling a little bit to sell some of the stuff that we're making in quantity. But as their levels come up, I think that's going to be a little bit better. The downside is they really can't sell that much daily, so we might wind up having quite a few extra salespeople this time around over what we did in Season 1. We can utilize our larger build limit to make sure that we maximize that. Alright, so let's see. I completely forgot the manure. Which is the whole damn reason I was in there. I would like to get us another male sheep, just so that we can get a little bit more higher chances for breeding there. Now it looks like all of our goslings are grown, so I do want to replace the older male, because I don't know how long the geese live, but it can't be terribly long because geese don't live terribly long in real life. I know the horses have a minimum life expectancy, barring accidents and being murdered, of 15 years. But I don't know about a lot of the other animals. I think the pigs are like 8 or 10. But with those, it's not really a big deal because we've been keeping up on that as we go. But oh shit, we've got a bunch of males. Okay. So we'll keep the youngest male. It looks like they're all grown. Yeah, I don't see any goslings. So we'll keep the youngest male and we'll sell this guy for 800, and we will sell this guy for 800. And she's 3, so let's go ahead and sell her off too. And then that 1 male and the 6 females should give us some repopulation fairly quickly. As far as our tech points go, that should have... Let's see. So we're almost to the builder hut. It looks like we're a little less than... okay, we're 900 away. It just looks closer because of how far down the tree we are. Our herbalist hut, we're only 400 away on survival, so that's not too bad. Our farming, we're headed towards food storage 3. Barn 3 I really don't care about, but the windmill is important. But this is going to steadily go up over time. We're just over 5,000, but we'll get probably 500 a season going forward. And then this one here, the smithy, we are almost there. We need 307. In production, so we need to find some stuff to build to get us some production or some quests. Quests are a viable alternative as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and nap to switch the day, and then we can see about quests. So there's 2 in Hornica. I really don't want to go to Hornica, so we'll start in Tukti and then check Baranica and see what we can get quest-wise out of them. That is not the way to our house. I really don't like the stick plants growing up in our walkways, but the easiest way to get rid of them would be to build roads, but the roads are so narrow that we would need multiple roads to cover that entire walkway. And the problem with multiple roads is you wind up with rows between them because they are darker, or well, lighter in the middle and then darken towards the outsides, so it doesn't look quite right. And I don't want to look at that, so I'm not gonna. Alright, sleep till morning. There's some logs. Oh, there's 2 quests up here. Really? Oh yeah. It only looked like 1 on the map, but there's 2 here. That's convenient. Oh, one of them just disappeared. Not you. You? Rixa. Can I help you with something? You lost your bow. No. Because those are not worth any tech points. So now we're going to head out this way. Towards the hunter. Whoa. Alright, bud. What do you need?
Welcome.
Could use your help, and crafting tools gives production tech, so we will totally help him with that. And he only wants 2 stone axes, which is stupidly easy to make. We have everything that we need right here outside his hut. So we need 6. Alright. Now this should give us 250, I believe. I think we're far enough down the tree that they're worth 250. They are. So 250 and then 60 Dynasty reputation, which we really don't care about anymore. So we more or less have all the villagers that we need. We might need some piecemeal here and there, but for the most part we are pretty set for villagers. Especially once the kids start coming out, we're going to be scrambling to find jobs for people. Granted, that's still, 18 years away, but... Alright, let's go check that quest in Buranica. We might wind up having to go to Hornica anyway, just to see. Aha. So here's one thing that... Oh, yeah, this is where the sheepies are. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves another ram. Oh, they're expensive, aren't they? 33,000. How are we doing on coins? We are almost at 200,000. I hate to do it, but we really need him, so... Alright, well... Is what it is.
How can I help you?
Show me your wares. Alright, so we're gonna keep one of these 100%ers and sell off our 70%er. Well, that put us back over 190. So, I mean, it's something. You know what, we have that other meat that we could sell as well. I mean, it's only 50 coins, but hey, every little bit helps, right?
Have a good day.
And we had quite a bit of stuff that we could have brought to sell, but honestly, I would rather them sell it through the stalls, because we actually get more money. Even with the higher prices when we sell stuff with our tech point or our skill points, they still take a cut. Need your help. Last night there was a terrible storm that destroyed our house. Resources gathering is actually tech points. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so this was a complete waste of a trip, but at least we can get some hunting done on our way back home, huh? So we are going to head west and then north, I think. I don't really want to deal... Hello, little one. What's your name? Midrika. I wanted to go west, though. Alright, so there should be some wolves over here. There's like a pack of 7 over here. And I would really like to murder them for the hunting XP. Oh, there's one. Oh, we really need to make some more arrows, it looks like. Shit. I just realized... Oh, hey, there's our hunting level. For how much I play, the updates offer enough novelty. Fair enough. I mean, it's been absolute years since I played. I think the last time I played was probably like 2015. So, a lot has changed. Okay, so we've got Tracker, we've got Steady Hand. Those were the two most important. Careful Hunter is probably the one that we want. So that's going to give us more material. So now we get half again as much material from these guys. So I think after this we're going to we could go for Predator, but I really don't sneak as much as I should. The sneak mechanic in this game is kind of shaky. I honestly think the slower durability loss is going to be better. And then probably lock and load. Maybe alternate between experienced hunter and lock and load. I think that's going to be the way to handle that. Nope, now we have 4 people without tools. What's going... Oh, I bet it's bronze making again. Oh, shit. Well... Yep, we finished the main story yesterday, and we did the hidden story quest, the one for Sambor. I had read about it, but I'd never actually done it before, so that was kind of neat. So there's a hidden quest. If you're not on the main story, if you're not on Unagos' story anymore, if you go behind Sambor's house by the clay pits, there are those strange wooden figurines. And if you pick one up and go talk to him, it launches Sambor's story. Which is kind of short and friggin' hilarious. It involves getting a dysfunction potion for a gentleman, and he uses it improperly, and you try to sell Sambor's figurines for him. And it actually opens Sambor up as an additional vendor for gifts that you can give to your heir that are cheaper than the wooden sword and give the same amount of reputation. So it's actually quite beneficial to do, and I'm very happy that we did it. Basically we're just going to keep plugging away on the village. I would like to eventually get to 1,000,000 coins. I don't know if we'll make it that far or not. But we are definitely going to keep it going until we at least have all of the unique buildings built. That's what we did for the end of Season 1. Once we had all the unique buildings built, we stopped. And it was kind of an abrupt end because Sengoku Dynasty came out the day after we finished all the unique buildings. So we didn't really get to experiment with them over much, which I would like to do a little bit. But past that, I don't really know. I was hoping to start, as soon as the Oxbow comes out, whether we're done with this series or not, we will be dropping it and starting on the new map. But I don't think that we're in any danger of that coming out before we finish this series. And we might look into some other survival games in the interim while we wait for the Oxbow to come out as well. But I want to at least get all the unique buildings up before we stop with this dynasty. I would like to actually become the heir as well, but I don't know. They did say this year. Well, they said in their updates they have a panel that's had 4 blank spots, and as each blank spot came out, they said when all of the blank spots were filled, the new map would come out. And they just revealed the 3rd one, which is character customization, so we'll actually be able to customize our characters in the update. But there's still one panel that's not shown. I wonder how playing with the female character will go. Like, don't you leave the house? That's what I was wondering too. How are they going to handle the babies for female main characters? Because there's 2 years that the females are unable to work after they have a child. So how is that going to be handled? And the only thing I can figure is maybe they'll introduce like a midwife or something. It would be cool to have like a midwife job and maybe build a daycare or something. That way all of your parents weren't out all the damn time. But I don't know how in depth they're going to go with that. I don't know if we're getting any new buildings or mechanics or anything. They've been kind of hush-hush about that. But if they're adding a new map, I'm almost positive that they are also going to add a new storyline, which is going to be super fun. Because you couldn't use the same storyline, you won't be in the valley anymore. There we go. That should fix the issue there. Because the bars are actually 2 to 1. So in order for them to make 20, they have to have 40 ore. So that's going to reduce our stone, but that's alright. I don't know that we're going to jack it up over here either. We've got about 200 on us in storage. And I think that should be enough for now. We're really not using that much. Although I would like to make this gate stone at this point. I kind of wish that you could hire somebody to be your fast travel point for your village. I think that would be kind of cool. Or assign a villager to it. And have them travel you for free. I mean, you'd still have to pay to get back, but it would be neat to make it a fast travel location. Especially since, if you think about it realistically, our village is way the shit bigger than any other village in the valley. Like, even Hornica and Gustovia, the 2 bigger towns, they don't have crap on our space. I mean, we've got 6 vendors to most towns 2. We have a crap ton of housing. We have one of pretty much every type of production and gathering, extraction. Alright, that should at least keep them from getting back here. We're gonna cherry pick which ones we finish off here. Okay, so we need 3, we need 8 more rocks. And then we should have it to where it's not done, but at least the animals won't be getting out. Yeah, there we go. This makes me happy. And this is our new horse named Whinny the Glue, which was a recommendation through a comment for the new horse name. And then we've still got Philly Cheesesteak over here. And then we've got Stevie Navon over here. I'm very happy with how this is coming along. Is that my kid? That is my kid.
Hello.
Oh, thank you. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, we did already hit him up this season, so. Okay, so let's see. We're going to pull up our calculator. We have a food demand of 1228. We'll say 1229 since it's 0.8. We're going to divide that by 30, which means we need 41 crafts of potage daily. So if we look in our kitchens, here they are making 19.63. Uh-oh. And here they are making 19.72. So we are actually 1.65 potage a day short. And they're going full out. Although none of them are maxed out. So that will get better. Wait, do we have all males in the kitchen? Oh, perfect. So we don't have to worry about pregnancy throwing that off. Right, we need to check our firewood as well, because it's fall, so we're at 100%. So let's go 676 divided by 20. So we need 34 crafts of firewood. We'll say, yeah, well, we should probably do 34. Oh, no, here. And we are not making enough. So we're going to back our planks off a little bit. Well, 33.8 is what we actually need. Close enough, I guess. It's water. Okay. Hey, there's our Smithy 3. We can now work iron. Fantastic. That is friggin' game-changing. Okay, who's here? Swyton and Oswald. Yay, we can now work iron. But I always do. Iron is a massive step up. It really is. We're also going to have to reevaluate how many of each tool we're making because of the 500 durability as opposed to the 200 durability. Alright, so we are going to come over here. Even the fact that you can cut trees in 3 strings and mine ores with... Yes, that's a big part of it too. So the iron knife is actually the most profitable thing to sell from iron. But we want basically all of the tools. Iron scythe, iron axe, iron pickaxe. We're not getting the iron sickle. We are getting the iron arrows. And the iron shearing shears. Yes, you are correct on that. It is a big difference that way. So now, what we're going to do is we are going to put Swytoon and what's his nuts back in the smithy that now is empty. And Oswald. Alright, now we're going to change over the mine. Everything that is going into copper and tin is now going to go into iron. So 21 is where we want this to sit because it's still a 2-to-1. So this is actually going to go quite a bit past 21. We are probably going to make another mine. Because if they're refining 37 and we are mining, I guess let's take the rocks out. Yeah, so 22, or 23 rather, is how much we should be refining. Okay, and then our third smithy, what are you guys working on? So we'll have them finish refining what's left. And then we'll have them switch over as well. We are definitely going to have to build another mine, though. Which means we're going to have to build more houses because we are going to need more people. Unfortunately, that means that as far as our excavation shed goes, we are going to have to switch back over to a 50-50. At least. So now... Are both of those things the same amount? So that's 2 durability per, and that's 2 durability per. So we've got 53.47 plus 12.01 times 2 plus the mine, which is 2 durability per. So we've got 2 times 46.17. We are looking at 169.83 pickaxe durability per day. And if we look at the iron pickaxe, so we know that we need... Right. Iron pickaxe gives us 600 durability. So if we need 169.83 durability per day, then we're going to take that divided by 600. So we need to make 0.29 pickaxes per day just to maintain what we're using. So iron pickaxe right. We can't see it without iron bars. Shit. Alright, I am going to make a note of that. Just that we might just wind up doing the math again. But I am going to crank bronze shearing scissors all the way up. Burn out what's left of that, guys. Alright, so we've got our food, we've got our water skin with water. We are all set to go on an iron run next episode. And it is about that time of the night tonight, guys. So next episode, we're going to go and get ourselves some iron. And we're going to break out all of the math so that we know exactly how much we need to be producing in tools to keep up with what we have. We're also going to work on, because we're going on an iron run, we will have some rocks. We're going to use the rocks to build some houses and get a second mine up and going, because a single smithy is outsmelting what the mine can pull in, even though it's fully staffed. So I figure with 2 mines, we'll be in much better shape. We can use a smithy and a half for smithing, or for smelting, and then we can use the other one for the actual crafting. And we can craft the parts of the tools that we need, or exactly how much of the tools that we need, and throw the rest into iron knives to sell. So, if you guys learned anything useful tonight, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, guys, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.